Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
My love is mine and I am his. He browses among the lilies until the day breaks and the shadows flee.
Aha. Someone is in love.
Oh, yes, my friend. Have persuaded him to marry me before someone takes him. I even lied to him that I am 18.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Rita, you are only 16.
Ah.
You are going to get that guy in big trouble for defilement.
He said yes and I said yes.
Be aware. The law of Uganda says that marriage before the age of consent, below 18 years of age, amounts to defilement and carries a maximum sentence of death or life imprisonment. Marriage can wait. If he can't wait for you, he doesn't love you. This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rock Point 256.
Our listeners, it's time for episode 414 of Rock Point 256, Uganda's best radio serial drama. And if you listen to the last episode, you know that the Administrator General gave Denso a huge share of the late Gomes estate, and the devil is now behind bars.
Our listeners, everything that has a beginning must have an end. We would like to inform you that we are coming to the end of this season of Rock Point 256.
But this does not mean we are getting off air. After episode 416, we shall be bringing you a summary of what happened in Rock Point for 1 full year.
But today, let us give you what we have prepared for you, starting with a recap of episode 413.
John narrated the events of the parents' meeting to Joanne, that the headmaster knelt and apologized to parents who wanted to throw him out.
Parents got out of control, stormed the office of the headmaster, while others kept him hostage in the hall.
Oh my God. It's like a movie. Did they destroy his office then?
No.
Hey.
They packed all his stuff in boxes and got him ready to leave.
I can't believe this happened.
Joanne, you should have been there. When we gathered in the hall again, they demanded that Pamela replaces him as acting headmaster with immediate effect.
So Pamela is now the acting headmaster. That's good to hear.
Wait. At this time, the headmaster was not shaking like he had participated in the ice bucket challenge.
He was sweating. I cannot imagine a man of his caliber in such a situation.
You should have been there. When he finally realized the parents were serious, he started pleading for mercy.
That headmaster pleading for mercy? No way. A man who thought he cannot be spoken to.
He knelt down, opened his arms, raised his hands in the air and said, "Dear parents, I'm entirely to blame for all this. I'm asking for forgiveness. Please ask me to do whatever you want me to do for you, and I will gladly do, but don't send me away."
Deo was thrown behind bars at the police for wanting to marry off his underage daughter, Damali.
That is the law, Mr. Deo. And when you break it, we deal with you.
My daughter is mature enough. She has a mature body. Her breasts are mature. So what wrong are you talking about?
Is there any other defense you have on the cases filed against you?
Ali, it's a good culture to be a good father who follows orders. Do you want my daughter to get pregnant before marriage? Would you want it for your own daughter?
Not when she's a minor. So, Mr. Deo, that is no defense to the offenses. In that case, you'll be locked in until you are produced in court to answer to those charges filed against you.
Afandali, I will not allow anyone to touch me.
Deo, remember you are the police station. You must go in and I don't care how you resist.
You touch me, and I will break your neck.
No chance, my brother. Warders, Please have this man locked up.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. You cannot lock me up. Hey, leave my leg. Leave my leg. Don't carry him. Leave him.
And here is episode 414 of Rockpoint 256. Enjoy it.
Rockpoint 256. Discover the rock in you.
Damali, please open that door. Damali, please open.
I don't want. I hate you, Mommy.
What?
I hate you. I hate all of you. None of you cares about me.
Damali, that's not true. You know I care about you.
You don't, Mommy. You don't.
I do. My daughter, I'm trying my best to see that you get back to school.
I don't believe you, Mommy.
It's true, Damali. I'm doing my best.
It won't help. You always say that, but nothing good comes out of
My
it.
daughter, don't say that.
Why not, Mommy? I know that the Konakes are about to come and pick me, but I will not allow.
No one will take you out of here. Please open that door and we'll talk about
I will
this.
not open. I'll keep locked in my bedroom and no one will get me out of here.
Please, Damali, open. I have a plan that will help.
Mommy, that is what you have always said. But Daddy overpowers you. I will fight for myself now. I will lock myself in here.
Damali, now listen and listen very attentively.
I am listening, but I am not opening the door for you.
I have reported the matter to the police.
Which matter? That I have locked myself in the bedroom?
No, not that. The matter of your father wanting to marry you off when you're still young.
Are you telling the truth, Mommy?
Yes, of course I'm telling you the truth. The police has decided that this marriage will not go on. The police will protect you, Damali.
Really?
Yes. There's a law against this. And that law will protect you. Not even your father is above the law.
So, will my father not marry me off?
Not at all. Police cannot allow him.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. And now, open the door.
Let me hope you're not lying to me, Mommy.
You got me scared, Damali.
Mommy, I was scared.
Don't worry anymore. The police will help us. Hey, Damali, what is that?
Mommy.
Do you know that is rat poison, Damali?
Yes, I know.
Do you know that it is very dangerous? Oh my God. My daughter, you wanted to kill yourself?
Yes.
Yeah?
I wanted to swallow it and die rather than being married off.
Oh my God. Damali. Oh, Damali.
Teacher Mark, good afternoon.
Headmaster, it is still morning, sir.
Really?
Yes, 5 minutes to noon.
And you're just coming in now?
I am even early. My lesson starts at noon, Mr. Headmaster.
Mark, we have talked about this. You promised me that you will change.
Exactly, and I have changed. I never used to come for this one single lesson, but look now, I am here 5 minutes to time.
Mark, I do not think you understand the seriousness of this issue.
I do.
You do not. My neck is on the line.
I know, but you see...
Mark, you and I might be shareholders in the piggery business, but I cannot afford to lose my job here.
And you can't, Mr. Headmaster.
Do you even know how aggressive the parents have become? You know nothing, Mark. Just do what you're supposed to do, or else you and I will have a problem.
Boss.
Yes, I am tough now. Time for joking is long gone.
Okay.
Don't just say okay, Mark. Act.
But I am going to class to teach now. Am I not?
You better. The parents are now making sure that their children have homework and that the books are marked.
What? Why don't they come? And teach their children themselves if they think they know better than us, the teachers?
Well, you can simply say that because you are not in the PTA meeting.
Sincerely, these parents are demanding a lot. Have they now turned into school inspectors?
Mark, you do not understand what I have been going through to make sure that your piggery remains in business.
It's our piggery, Headmaster Gilbert. It has been in your interest too for me to go and attend that business.
What you do not understand is the pressure I am feeling, not just from the parents. I even have Monday on my back making sure that there are management committee meetings, parents, teachers meetings.
Well, that's fine for you to go to meetings, but I need to keep that business ticking. People are coming to the piggery now. You will be amazed. Word has got around that we produce the best.
That is very well, Mark. But right now, you need to understand that the parents are demanding that you become a serious teacher.
I am serious.
You need to be coming earlier in the morning. This will give you enough time to look into the pupils' books.
What?
Yes. You need to establish which pupils are dodging work before the lessons begin.
Mr. Headmaster, I am sorry, but I think you are babysitting these parents. How much do I earn for all that?
They said that if you do not appreciate your work here, you can as well leave and rear pigs.
Is that what they said?
The parents are tough now. They made me kneel and ask for pardon. They had packed my stuff and were ready to throw me out. Mark, I still want my job. Do your part.
Order. Please, ladies, let us start this meeting.
You're right, Steve. Let's start before I get customers.
Joanne, put a poster there saying that this restaurant is closed until the end of the meeting.
Will this meeting pay my bills, Mama Irene?
In a way, we are fighting for our children. And as they say, our children are our future.
Okay. Ladies, moving forward, how do you think the PTA meeting fared?
I am happy with the meeting myself.
I think it was a success too. Judging from the headmaster's actions, I think we might see some change at school.
Mama Sam, what was your impression of the PTA meeting?
The headmaster knows we are not sleeping.
He would have done nothing as usual. It was only when we threatened and packed his stuff that he saw how serious we were.
Mama Irene, the way you are busy packing the man's things. I've never seen a man move so fast.
I was determined. I wanted to send him back to where he was born.
Okay, ladies. So let's remind ourselves what he promised.
First, as parents, we must keep checking at the school so we know how our children are doing with their education.
Quite right, Mama Sam. And not forgetting, we have to check on the headmaster himself.
Yes, but we check on the headmaster to make sure he's checking on his teachers. It is for the headmaster to supervise and make sure the teachers are there and teaching.
That's it exactly, Mama Sam. Mama Sam is spot on.
But how do we find time? We have businesses to run. I can't just leave my restaurant and go and check that the headmaster is doing his job properly when I have my own job to do.
But Joanne, if we are not involved as parents, how can we complain when our children have suddenly failed?
That's exactly right, Mama Sam. What's the point of being angry when our children fail? We must make sure it does not get to a point of failure.
All I am saying is that school does not pay my bills.
So, are you suggesting that we sit back and wait for the results?
I am saying teachers must do their jobs. Headmaster does his job.
That is what we are saying, Joanne. But as parents, we have a powerful investment in that school. We put our money there. We put our children there. We put our future in there. If we don't know how our children are doing, we are throwing away our investment. We are wasting our money and we will never create a bright future.
I have understood when you put it that way.
And we can keep checking our children's books to see whether they have been taught or given homework.
Yeah, true. It doesn't cost anything to check your child's work for 15 minutes in a day.
And I think if we can manage to ask our children for their class timetables and then keep comparing with what they study on a daily, we can know whether things are happening at school.
I think that is important.
I also think children should write the UWEZO tests every year to make sure they are at the level they are supposed to be.
And for the children in P5 and P6 who have already missed a lot, we should demand for extra lessons so that they can catch up.
Ladies, I think these are good concrete steps.
Like I warned you, I now have a customer. Please excuse me.
Yeah, I wish you had been that swift in packing for the headmaster, Joanne.
Let Joanne serve our customers. She has contributed a lot and we're all happy. We use her restaurant as our meeting place.
Yes.
Judith, please tilt your head this way.
Like this?
Yes, a bit more.
there.
Toppy, are you using the usual shampoo?
Yes, why?
It's as if my whole head is burning.
I'm using the usual shampoo that I use on you.
Okay. Maybe it's because I have taken long without coming to the salon.
It's understandable. You have been going through a lot, Judith. You have even grown grey hair.
I'm aging, Toppy.
It could be the stress you have been going through. I know you have always had some little grey in your hair, but now it has increased.
Toppy, pray for me.
Don't worry. We can dye the hair. You don't have to look like a grandmother, yet you are still a hot woman.
Stop it, Toppy. I'm an old woman.
Who says you are still a hot woman? You can get a man. Don't laugh. It is true.
Don't remind me of Manda and Yokana.
What about them?
But they wanted me.
You see? Let me work on you very well. Before you reach home, you will have gotten a man.
Toppy, I'm not looking for a man. Not even a little bit. I'm still mourning.
Shame, my dear.
And I have enough troubles of my own right now.
Talking about troubles, I have heard that you got nothing out of the late Guma's property other than the house.
My dear.
Is it true, yet you bought so much stuff with Guma?
It is true, Toppy.
Unbelievable. How could that be? Who was dividing the property in the first place?
My dear, Guma would have given out his property the way he wanted if he had written and left a will, but there was none, so the Administrator General had to do it.
So, just because there was no will, you got nothing?
Yes, but on a good note, I can now sleep peacefully.
How can you sleep peacefully after losing out on all that property, Judith? Are you mad?
Toppy, I was leaving before I got married to Guma. I'll go back to my job at the microfinance. In fact, now I feel like a heavy burden has been lifted off my chest.
You woman, what are you talking about?
Mama Priska.
Yes, please.
You should consider selling scholastic materials one of these days.
Hey,
you've been in business for so long, but you keep on selling only religious books.
My dear, where will I get the capital from? Those things need a lot of money.
You just have to plan well. Instead of buying all these Bibles and hymn books of different versions, you can buy a few and invest the rest of the money in buying things like mathematical sets, books, and pens.
By the way, that is a good idea. I should think about it.
Don't just think about it. Act. Now see, I have to go up to the other side of the market, just looking for a mathematical set, yet I could get it here with you.
Why do you want to buy a set now?
I'm preparing the candidates for UNEB. They have to be well equipped to write their final exams.
Mama Irene, some of your money itches you. You should give me some of that money that you are still wasting in that school, and I add it to my business.
Mama Priska, you're talking like that because you have not known of the changes that is taking place at school. After the PTA meeting, everything is in line.
Are you trying to convince me? Nothing can change that school in a twinkling of an eye like that.
By the way, there is a great change. You can't believe that within just a few days after the PTA meeting, my child has over 20 pages of work.
Is that true?
Yes. You know, today we had a parents' meeting at Joan's restaurant, and we have decided to check our children's books daily and compare with the class timetables. Some classes are going to have extra classes so that they can catch up.
That sounds serious.
It is, Mama Priska.
It sounds impressive.
It is. That is why I'm also doing my work as a parent. I want to make sure my child goes to the exam room with all what is needed. I can assure you, your daughter Diana is missing out.
Really?
Hey, things have changed. You had better take your daughter back to school.
If it is true what you say, then I will take Diana back to school.
Dorothea, don't put your dress in that polythene bag.
Where should I put it, Mom?
I told you to pack all your clothes in that box.
But Dama already packed her clothes
Okay,
there.
fine. You also pack yours there. Yes, there. Put it there.
Mommy, should I pack Father's shirt in the polythene bag also?
Father's shirt? I told you not to pack anything that belongs to your father, please.
But why?
Dorothea, just do as I say.
Mom, I have finished packing my clothes.
What about the other clothes still hanging on the wall? Pack even your books.
Where should I pack my books also?
You will need them. We are leaving this place.
Where are we going?
I want to keep you safe. That is why I want us to live here.
Are you going to hide us?
Dorothea, don't disturb me with your questions. I'm trying to finish packing these things.
Okay. So where is Father?
You know what? You two come here. Sit here.
Okay.
The reason we are packing and leaving is because your father has been arrested briefly by police.
In prison?
Yes.
Why, Mommy?
I told you, Dorothea, it is because he forcefully pulled Damali out of school and wanted to marry her off, yet she's still young.
Much as I am sad that Father is in prison right now, it is better than being married off and leaving school.
We're going to Mama Joy's place. I don't want anything bad to happen to you again.
Thank you very much, Mom. I can now go to school without fear. And now that we shall be living with Joy, we shall be doing our homework together.
Hurry up, please, hurry. We don't have time.
Will Daddy come to Mama Joyce?
Dorothea, stop delaying and asking questions. Your father will take care of himself as he has always done. And we have to take care of ourselves.
Maybe Daddy's coming now.
I hope not. Your father is at the police station. At least I hope he is. Hurry now, girls. Let us get to Mama Joyce quickly. I don't want to waste any more time here. I don't want any nasty surprises.
Yay!
Yay!
We are going to Mama Joyce. We are going to Mama Joyce.
Rock Point 256. Rock Point 256. Come with me to Rock Point.
Things are happening very fast in Rock Point. Peace has decided to leave Deo's home.
Oh, that's not a surprise to me. In fact, it is something she should have done a long time ago. And after her daughter attempted to commit suicide, she realized that she can end up losing her daughter if she doesn't take concrete action.
For me, I like the way the headmaster is now taking his job seriously. Did you hear him telling Teacher Mark that he needs to come much earlier such that he can check up on pupils' books to get those who might be dodging classwork?
Well, I think the headmaster's learned his lessons. And the parents are enjoying the movie.
Oh, yeah.
They're now going to be checking on their children's books on a daily basis. You know, it's such a good move.
In fact, I think that this is what all parents who have children in USC and UPE schools need to start doing. Some of these schools were performing very well before, but they are now in such a bad state that if the parents do not do something, it is their children who will lose.
You know what? I've heard of USE schools that are really doing badly. Teachers dodge lessons and the children are indisciplined. But if the parents rose up, then things would definitely change.
I hope all you parents out there are picking a lesson. USC and UPE are very good government innovations, but they can only work if you are also putting in effort. You can avoid the millions of shillings you're paying in private schools if you only boosted the performance of these schools by being vigilant.
Well, it's time for us to look into your messages. Through our SMS platform, we got a number of messages. We have a listener called Marcos Alhamik from Koboko, who said that the headmaster of Foundation Primary School should help his pupil by taking Deo to police.
Thank you, Alhamik. But like you already know, the headmaster did not help. However, Damali is now out of danger, thank God.
Yeah. Another listener called Judith of Chirinyabigo in Kawanda said that Mega deserved the beating she got from Mama Sam for trespassing into another woman's marriage. About the same issue, Wycliffe of Rubindi said that Mama Sam was right to beat Mega for her conduct in the house. How could her children be displaced from their bedroom because of Mega?
Another listener called Coffee from Soroti advised Peter not to listen to his father's advice not to marry Mega, but to instead listen to his friend's advice.
Thank you, Coffee. And as you already know, Peter's marriage to Mega ended in tears and doesn't even want to see her again.
We have 2 other messages from 2 people in Tungamo. Innocent Twinomujuni from Ihunga, Kajara in Tungamo said, "Thank you for what you're doing for us." And Abdallah Atwijuka of Kafunjo Ruham in Tungamo said, "Thank you, Rock Point, for your educative programs. I like the youth of Rock Point because they have managed to take care of themselves instead of begging. I love Steve and Blessing for their role in education. In fact, I have a gift for them and they should reach me on my number."
Thank you, Abdullah, and shall be getting in touch with you soon. Thank you everyone else for getting in touch with us. We really love it when we hear from you.
So please send us that text with an issue you're dying to comment on 0776 256 256. Or you can reach us by email on rockpoint256uganda@gmail.com. You can also join us on Facebook or on our new Twitter handle @newrockpoint256 and leave a comment or a message.
And for those who are listening in for the first time, we would like to inform you that we offer free telephone counseling. So if you need counseling or information concerning early marriage, community involvement in the education of children, the legal way of inheriting property or how to write a will, youth participation in politics, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or any other health issues, please call our toll-free hotline on 0800 200 600, or you can also visit a health facility, school, or local leader near you.
Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility.
And from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, change is you, change is us. So until next time, bye.
Have you thought about death in a good way? Where death leaves order, peace, and tranquility in your family. Where your wishes are followed to the letter. Where your wife and children are not disturbed. And where your greedy relatives cannot take over. And have you thought about death in a bad way? Where violence and strife follow immediately after your death. Where your relatives fight over your dead body. Where your wife and children are left out in the cold. Where your greedy relatives steal everything you've ever worked for.
The difference is in making a will. Be prudent, be responsible, be loving, be foresighted, and show it by writing your will, the last and lasting gift to your family. This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rockpoint 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rockpoint. It's your right, don't you be the judge. Start the work in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body.